Hello Gemini, welcome to your second half of July, the 16th through the 31st of 2018. This is a general reading, and that means it's a collective reading for all Geminis who are watching on YouTube. That means some of the things I say may not ring true to your heart. If it doesn't resonate with you, leave it. It's for another Gemini. I have thousands of people watching this channel, and so some of the things aren't going to match. A lot of the things will, because I'm asking for a large group reading to allow you to have as much information as possible. If you'd like a private reading, or for me to tell you your personal story, please go to royalmystic.com and we'll see what the energies say for you. This is something that I do. This free video is for everyone, and it's a collective reading, so I try to be equally empowering and hopeful for all people. So, thank you angels, archangels, divine energy, beautiful universal white light, gods, goddesses, spirits, spirit guides, and our higher selves for being present here for this reading for Gemini, to allow me to interpret and give some information to help you remain on your highest possible path. Thank you. Okay. This is the here and now. This is your love life, spiritual life, and relationship. Mind went blank for a second. This is your career and finance area. Now don't forget, I'm going to clarify the reading, so if you'll be patient, there'll be a second set of cards that come out onto the table, and that will help me to discern some of the meanings of the cards I'm about to talk about. We've got the Queen of Swords, which is definitely you, Gemini. This is your air energy. This is definitely Gemini. Gemini is very outspoken, blunt, and to the point. So, this is you standing up and being your true nature. You've got in your here and now, you've got the Knight of Wands, which is something you're about to set off and take action on. You're about to jump on your horse and ride. This is physical action. It could be having to do with work, but it usually does mean like physical movement. So this is something you're ready, you've got passion in your heart for. Queen of Cups. So this is a little bit of melancholy. This is looking back at something with some regret or, you know, some disappointment. You've got the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, I call him King Midas. He is literally sitting on a throne of gold. He has very slow-moving energy, but he's very generous and very trustworthy. So he's very stable and solid. He's got a good earth energy. If it's a person, it is Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And if this isn't you, if you're not the one that's having the melancholy, if it is a person represented in your life, this would be the Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces energy. So also, you got to remember, in your sun, moon, and ascending sign, any of these can play a part. So please look up your natal chart and watch my other videos in the signs that have your sun, moon, and ascending energy, and you'll see the things that coincide with each other. It'll help you discern some of what I'm saying to you. So you've got the Lovers here. Now the Lovers can be actually a soulmate, a lover energy, a wonderful new relationship. That might be what's happening with this Knight of Wands, somebody coming in. This is also, it can be your own higher self ascending. So if you're not in a relationship or don't have a relationship, or you are already attached to someone and that is established, this can be your higher self. So this would be your earthly body, and this would be your divine self making that connection with the universe. In your love life, spiritual life, and home life, or relationship life, you've got the Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles is very stable energy. It's showing a completion of a cycle, and this is having all of your, like, you know, you've prepared for the winter, you've prepared for your retirement, if you haven't, you are preparing. Slow and steady wins the race. There's a turtle right down here. So it's coming through to tell you, you are doing the right thing by making preparation financially. And this is also abundance and foundational. So this is a stable foundation in your relationship. You've got the Two of Swords, which can't show any better the twin energy of the Gemini. So this is the good twin and the bad twin all rolled up into one, and you're not making a choice. This is a decision not to decide, and you're holding at a stalemate. Okay, so something has been presented to you, and you're not quite sure which way you want to go with it yet. The universe is going to help you because it's going to come in and make the change for you. This is something that has to happen. It is a divine energy that comes in and sweeps the deck. Now, the best thing about this is that it releases you from anything, from the ties that bind, okay? So anything that's been a major pain in your behind, or a relationship that you can't seem to end, this is going to bring it to an end for you. Circumstance will come through and make it happen. So in your work life and finance, you've got the Four of Cups. So this is saying you're very stable in your foundation at work. And this is maybe you're being offered a promotion and you don't really want to take it. You don't know that you want to have that much more responsibility. Okay? Then you have the Knight of Swords come in, and this is the air energy that you are, and it has to do with having an idea or getting some information, acting on that information, having certain beliefs, and getting some clarity. So this comes in, and just like this card here, it is a remover of things. This is literally cuts what no longer, cuts it away, like just frees you up all of a sudden. And this is this truth and justice. So air signs don't like to be lied to, and they don't like people to be dishonest. So they will come and make right something that has not been made right. So this may be you speaking up and saying, no, thank you for this. Okay? Then you have another Four of Pentacles, which is doing what I said. This is holding on very tightly to something and not wanting it to change. Just know that you can't control everything, and realize that some change is bound to happen. And don't hold so tightly that you actually injure yourself trying to hold it in place. You're going to have to be a little more free to let it move as it will. So we're going to clarify. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, universal energy, gods, goddesses, spirit, and spirit guides. GEMINI. For being present here to allow me and our higher self to allow me to interpret this reading and give some clarity to Gemini to help them remain on their highest possible path. Thank you. There's that Four. Holding it down. Oh, good. Wheel of Fortune. So the choosing not to choose, you're going to make a move. Oh, great, great, great. Yeah, you're worrying. You've got it coming. Contract. Okay, so Three of Cups, family celebration, some kind of gathering. This is a good energy. It's a happy energy, and it's the underlying energy here. So you've got the Four of Pentacles, which is the locked and loaded, trying to control things, wanting not to you want things to change but remain the same. So you're financially stable. You're dug in on your foundation or your opinion. This is the earth energy, remember. So this is grounded, and this is definitely showing. Now look how he's holding that. He's literally got it like a vice. Okay? So don't be so rigid. You gotta be able to move when it's time to move. So allow yourself that. That card's a reminder not to be too locked into an opinion. or a way of thinking, or a way of behaving. Because when things change, you don't want to be on the downside of it. Okay, so Queen of Cups, some remorse, and here comes the Wheel of Fortune to pull you back up out of that. So whatever has you down and out, the Wheel of Fortune's coming to turn and change the tide for you. So you're going to come from last to first. King of Pentacles, that good grounded energy, very slow moving because it is the coins. So it takes you a while, but you make up your mind and you decide, yes, let's look out here and see what we can do in the future. Let things advance. We're going to put these two in the ground and let them sprout, and we're going to expand. 3 is the number for expansion. The Lovers, which is either a new relationship or your higher self having a relationship with the universe in a higher way, so an ascension, and you trying to decide which way to go about it or what it should, all the detail. You're trying to do the control thing here, okay? You're thinking about it in every way possible, from every angle, and it's so overwhelming now because you've got so many ideas. You're kind of chasing your tail, and it becomes so overwhelming you feel like you're frozen and can't move. So this is called the overanalysis paralysis. And Gemini, we're air signs, so it can happen. This is the beautiful Ten of Pentacles, saying that abundance is on the way. It is slow moving because it's a pentacle. It is a 10, so it's an ending of what has been in the past, not a good thing. So Ace of Rods. So definitely some of you are getting a job because that makes your household and your energy change. So here's a new divine beginning. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to stop and have a sip of water. Okay. You've got this beautiful 10 of an abundance and this Ace of Rods, which is a blooming new beginning. So it's fertile ground. It's a blooming new new relationship, okay? It is the rods. So it is very much fiery and passionate and all the things that new relationships want to be and should be. And if it's not a new relationship, it's a new beginning in some way. Here you are, refusing to make a choice, caught up in your head, worried sick about it. You're so worried about it you can't make the choice, and that's what this card is affirming. The card comes in to change it all anyway. The circumstances that can't be denied will happen. And you'll come out of it going, okay, I know what path I need to take. It'll narrow down your choices for you. Anytime I get this card, this is always a contract of some kind or some kind of legal document. This is a joker out of my small deck. This is the name of the person who designed it, the Hanson Roberts. This is a reminder that somehow you've got something coming in that you're going to have to investigate. And this may be what you're considering. You're like, oh, I don't know. I'm reading this over and I don't know that I want to sign this. So somebody's being requested to enter into some kind of written agreement, and you're taking your time about it, which is smart. You've got the Knight of Swords, which is action, thought, some clarity being released, and here comes the Queen of Pentacles, which is definitely an upgrade, very stable. She's holding the coin, she's holding the rabbit, she's very beloved, and her status is raised. So you've come up to the highest level other than the King on the Pentacles. Here's the Four of Pentacles, having to have that anchored. You are refusing to budge off of needing the stability of these coins. And the King of Rods comes in and is the new beginning, I think, is the new job. This is the job. The rods are at work, and he may be a Leo, he may be an Aries or a Sagittarius, but this is coming in to make sure that your stability remains, okay? So you have a good place. If this is new for you, this is a good beginning. So it looks like you have a great reading here, and I would like to wish all of you the best for the next half of the month. I would be more than happy to do a personal reading if you want one. royalmystic.com. Please contact me, and I don't have a wait right now, so I'll be happy to book you. And thank you for all your wonderful energy, all the likes, shares, and subscribes. I do this because I love helping people, and everyone that is being so kind and sending me such wonderful, warm messages, I give that back to you 1,000-fold. I really appreciate you all, and I enjoy what I do and being able to help you. This is a blessing for me as well. So many, many blessings to you. I'll see you again in August. Thank you for subscribing, and I'll see you later. Namaste.